I'm Joe Schaefer. I live on Spring Avenue in Clarksburg, and we've lived here for about 20 years. I'll tell you, when I was 15 years old, I started gardening. I wanted to plant a dogwood in my mother's front yard, and my grandfather showed me how to do it, and I've had that bug ever since. I haven't always had the time for it, but over the last 5 or 6 years, I've really picked up on it. It's really kind of like therapy to me. I really enjoy it. Well, yeah, the front yard is what people mostly see. I've got a privacy fence around the backyard because I have 2 dogs and I like to keep them in. But no, I really don't have a preference. I enjoy working on both sides. I've got some unusual things in the front yard and a couple of unusual things in the backyard. In the front yard, I have about 12 what's called Lenten roses, and those are Helleborus. They're actually in the buttercup family. They're not really a rose, but they're called that because they tend to bloom during Lent, and they'll even bloom with snow on the ground. The gentleman that developed those happens to be in, I believe, Renton, West Virginia, and he supplies the world with Lenten roses. And I like the Magnolia grandiflora that's out there, and some other things that are really interesting. In the back, I've got a Harry Lauder's walking stick, a Japanese tree piney, and some summer blooming dogwoods that are interesting. During tomato growing season, my favorite part is the tomato garden and the pepper garden, but it's kind of depressing when I have to take those out. But actually, no, I just like to watch things grow. As I said, my grandfather taught me how to garden, but my grandmother taught me the meaning of gardening, and that is that anytime something grows from the ground and you tend to it and it blooms and blossoms and matures, that's evidence of God. So you don't have to look any further. We can make automobiles and we can make all sorts of things, but we cannot make a tree. We cannot make a flower. I say just take it one step at a time, and it really is a time that you can take to reflect on your life and put the phone away. If you want to listen to a podcast or something or some music while you're doing it, it really revives and rejuvenates you. But you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can spend a lot of money if you choose to, but you don't have to. You can get small things here and there and just build it up. Take your time with it. Start as soon as you can. Even if you put 2 or 3 things in a year, it's really rewarding, and it makes the neighborhood look better. And it's an accomplishment.